This is Infowars Nightly News. Tonight we have breaking information on the death of the Long Gun Registry. We'll be following the trail of debris from the Fukushima disaster to British Columbia, and we will check on radiation levels. And we'll be talking to Canadians about smart meters. This is one of the evil smart meters. Canadian gun owners got a long-awaited surprise Thursday afternoon. Let's talk to a local gun shop owner. Here's Laurie Granlund of Granlund Firearms.
Well, Laurie, the Canadian Gun Registry really is gone. On Thursday afternoon, about 3 o'clock, we sold a gun to a fellow, and we had to register it. And while I was mounting the scope, he decided he was going to trade in another gun, and when he went to phone the call center and register that one into our inventory, we found out that registration was no longer required.
So Carl, what does this mean for Canadian gun owners?
This is a huge victory for Canadian gun owners. The government has wasted billions of dollars over the last 14 years, and we're just so relieved to see it gone. It'll make our life a lot easier, and it'll make it a lot easier for Canadian gun owners to purchase a firearm so they can go hunting.
Do you think the death of the Canadian Long Gun Registry will affect Canadians' safety?
I think that the safety of the public will actually be improved by the death of the registry. The RCMP will now have time to work on real crimes instead of wasting literally millions of hours chasing paperwork.
So Carl, do you think gun sales will go up?
They already have. We're starting to see the guns come out of the closet now, now that there's no danger of going to jail for having an unregistered gun. And people have to realize this is such a great thing for young kids that are trying to get into the market. Their dad can buy them a used gun now at a reasonable price and get them started. And it's also a good thing for widows who are trying to dispose of an estate. They can sell the guns readily now without having to worry about running afoul of constantly changing rules and paperwork that often result in a catch-22 situation.
So there you have it, folks. You heard it here first on Infowars Nightly News. The Canadian Long Gun Registry is dead! Infowars Nightly News is keeping you updated on the progress of possibly radioactive debris slowly drifting across the Pacific Ocean. The debris is expected to hit the North American coastline this year. We take you to Campbell River, British Columbia, where radiation levels are being monitored by private individuals because the government monitoring, like that in the U.S., has been shut down. This boat ramp in Campbell River is totally plugged with debris. Let's check the radiation levels. Here we are in the parking lot, checking the radiation levels. Sure enough, the radiation levels are going up here at the ocean. They're still going up. After getting our own radiation readings, the Infowars team dug deeper. Here's Mr. Scott Dwinell. Scott, what has your monitoring shown?
Well, Laurie, the radiation levels are so far actually below normal. Average levels are fluctuating between 0.05 microsieverts and 0.15 microsieverts.
Is that dangerous?
Absolutely not. Radiation levels in Europe after the Chernobyl nuclear disaster vary between 0.150 and 250, so there's no worry here.
Do you have any concerns about children encountering excessive radiation at the beach this summer?
None whatsoever.
Sir, what do you think about the radiation levels from Fukushima coming up on shore?
Well, considering I didn't know anything about them until you guys came up to me, I'm not concerned about them at all.
Well, I don't know if I'd be picking up possibly radioactive Fukushima debris. For those with thyroid issues and children under 1 year of age, avoiding the beach this year as Fukushima debris drifts in just might be a good idea. It's Laurie Granlund from Infowars Nightly News. We're here on the beach asking people about what they think about Fukushima. And I have who here? Doug? Nice to meet you, Doug. Are you aware the Fukushima nuclear plant disaster happened in Japan last year?
Yes, indeed.
Yes? Are you concerned about radioactive debris from Fukushima hitting our beaches this summer?
I don't know how concerned I am, but I'd like to know what the facts are.
Okay. Are you confident the government will let you know if radiation levels become a problem here?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
No.
Hi, this is Laurie Granlund from Infowars Nightly News. We're here with
Roger.
Roger. And we're going to ask him a few questions about Fukushima. Are you aware of the Fukushima nuclear plant disaster that happened last year in Japan?
Yes.
Yes? Are you concerned about any radioactive debris floating up on our beaches here in Campbell River?
A little, yes.
Yeah. And now are you confident that the government will let you know if there's a problem with radiation here?
Not really.
That's a good, honest answer. That's all we were asking. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank
Have
you.
a nice evening.
Thank you.
Okay. Are you concerned about radioactive debris from Fukushima hitting our beaches this year? Yes. Great. Are you confident the government will let you know if radiation levels become a problem?
No.
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 Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your input. Hello, this is Laurie Granlund from Infowars Nightly News. We're here at the beach in Campbell River talking to Sean Quinton. And we have a couple questions. Are you aware of the Fukushima nuclear disaster that happened in Japan a year ago?
Yes, I am.
Are you concerned about the fact that maybe the radiation might be floating ashore here in Campbell River at some point in the future?
Not particularly. It's a very low chance of that happening.
The government monopoly that controls all electricity in the Canadian province of British Columbia, BC Hydro, is spending $1 billion to install controversial smart meters. This is the supposedly harmless smart meter. Our Infowars investigators have uncovered suspicious information that causes concern about Hydro's ambitious campaign. Online, Hydro makes unsubstantiated statements. They claim they will create immediate savings for consumers, yet fail to mention anyone who has saved any money with a smart meter.
What I heard was that they had some kind of excess billing a while back.
Yes. Canada's public broadcasting network, the CBC, recently reported on a homeowner whose hydro bill went up from $130 to $960 due to a malfunction in his smart meter. While failing to provide any information that any utility anywhere in the world has succeeded in reducing power consumption using those smart meters, Hydro claims that the smart meters will deliver $1.6 billion in savings over the duration of the program. Do you feel your BC Hydro bill will go up or down when they install the smart meters?
It would probably go up because they'll know when I'm using the energy.
They claim the smart meter will enable you to better monitor your energy use. You will be able to go to a website and see the details of your energy consumption. How is this better than simply turning off unused appliances? And who else has access to your personal information? Infowars Nightly News, and we have, what's your name? Sadie. Sadie? Sadie. And Leah. And Leah, okay. And we're here to ask you a couple questions about smart meters. Are you concerned that BC Hydro will use smart meters to post detailed records of your electrical consumption online?
No, I'm not concerned about that.
In a letter to consumers, Hydro states, "We will not be implementing time of use rates in BC because we don't need them." So if it's not about encouraging consumers to minimize power consumption at peak times, as it is done in other jurisdictions by penalizing them with punitive rates if they lead a normal life and have a day job, what is the purpose of smart meters? Are you aware that BC Hydro is planning on putting your energy consumption information online as a part of the BC Smart Meter program?
No.
No?
No, I didn't realize that.
Do you feel your hydro bill will go up or down after you get a BC Smart Meter installed?
Most likely, yeah.
Most likely, yeah. And then basically, how do you feel about BC Hydro spending $1 billion to implement these smart meters?
Money could be spent better elsewhere. That's what I know.
How do you feel about BC Hydro spending $1 billion to install these smart meters across BC?
What's wrong with our old ones? That's crazy.
I know.
$1 billion?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What do you guys think?
What do you think? Crazy. I like it. This is Laurie Granlund from Infowars Nightly News, reporting from the Campbell River Ferry Terminal.
You can be my bad conqueror. You'll never face defeat. You can dare to win by losing all. You can face the heat, dare to beat the system. Face the heat, dare to beat the system.
Holy cow.